Hey guys, so this is an introductory episode for what I wanted to be a series of videos talking about something that I really love. That it's cottagecore books. Now, that's not exactly a subcategory of books, but it's gonna be the books that have that feeling that cottagecore things give you. This episode is number 0 because I want to explain to people what cottagecore is, in case you haven't been bombarded with all the images and videos and TikToks and Instagram feeds and all of that about cottagecore, because maybe you don't have the problem I have. And so what is cottagecore? It is an ecstatic movement line of people that I need to explain it in a different way. It is an ecstatic thing, but it's also the feeling behind the aesthetic. And what's that feeling? Imagine a cottage on a small village. I mean, to me, it always helps like a small English village, but I'm very particular with England. So yeah, maybe not, it doesn't need to be English, but a small cottage in a small village, or maybe just on the edge of the village, on the woods, and you live there alone, or not alone, with your significant other or the rest of your family, but it's very familiar, small, cozy environment, and you have hardwood floors. There's wood beams on the ceiling. There's floral pattern on the walls, lace curtains. There is like the smell of baked goods in the air, and if you look out of the window, there's a little garden, perhaps with flowers, maybe a little kitchen garden with all the herbs that give that nice little smell, and you have a warm cup of tea on your hand. That you put lots of honey on it, that I couldn't have because I'm allergic to honey, but it helps the feeling because people love honey. And you are on your little library, lots of books, and a very cozy chair with very cute pillows that were handmade, and you have a little blanket that was crocheted by hand, and it's really precious, and everything is like earthy tones and handmade and things. There is not that much plastic around you. It's all natural and old and vintage looking. And if you go outside, you can probably not hear the sounds that I'm hearing, but probably see farm animals and farms, and you can go to the farmer's market or for a walk into the forest. Are you feeling that? Are you enjoying that feel? That's basically what cottagecore is about all of that aesthetic and that feel and that wanting to go back to that time, that almost fairy tale like cottage on the edge of a forest or an little village. Now, I do know I'm not one of those people that are like, oh, everything that is new is bad. No. But I also know that our modern times brought a lot of waste, a lot of plastics, a lot of sound pollution, a lot of poorly made houses, fast fashion, capitalism. I mean, there's that mentality of buy, the always going, always doing, always working, the fast pace, the lights all day around, the detachment from the nature. You know what I mean. Those things aren't exactly as bad. Now, I also know that not everyone can live outside a city, and I know that it's cheaper to live like that sometimes, depending on where you are living on the country. I know that not everyone can go live on a cottage, and not everyone wants to, and that's okay. I'm not saying that it's like the best way to live and that there is not good things in cities, because there are like people around and hospitals and things open and all of that. I think we can agree that I'm not saying that is completely bad. So yeah, there are books that have that feel by the illustrations, by the themes, by like being just historical fictions that are passed on little cottages. And I really, really enjoy those books. It's like one of my favorites. I mean, I really enjoy lots of books, but that one is, those books are like on the top, like up there. And I wanted to share those books with you because, to be honest, one thing that Cottagecore is for me is like the idea of that calm, serene, slow living, slow paced life and environment that, well, for me, it's of course the best thing possible for mental health, but it's just, it feels so cozy. And I do think that on the times that we are living, maybe you would enjoy that. You would enjoy a list of books that give you that feeling. It will be all over the place, from classics to kids' books to young adult or middle grade. More middle grade than young adult that I can think about, because I don't know about, it may have some young adult. I'm not gonna say it doesn't. Some more fantasy, lots of historical things. So yeah, that's what this is gonna be about. When this comes out, I'm gonna put episode 0 and episode 1 on out there on the same day. So yeah, let me know if this is something that you would like to see more, and if you have suggestions, do let me know, because if I haven't read them, I want to. And I will have a list on my channel where you can just see all of the episodes when I actually have more episodes online. So yeah, that's all for now, guys. Bye!